Another subject of Pinoy pride is our signature dish, sinigang. It topped an international food list of best soups globally. But as you might already know, Filipino cuisine has many other delicious offerings. We talk about the Filipino delicacies, making it to their list of the world's best, with Taste Atlas editor and chef Mate Jankovič, joining us live from Zagreb in Croatia. Mate, thank you so much for joining us. For 2 years in a row, you rated the Filipino delicacy sinigang the best soup in the world. What do you think makes this dish special?
Well, first of all, I think our users consider sinigang the best soup in the world because it has a perfect combination of flavors. It's savory, sweet, sour, and umami, and that's very complex. I think it's very liberal on protein, so you can serve it with a wider variety of people. And there's a lot of food on the Taste Atlas, so that's a great victory.
Yeah, indeed, a great victory at the top of the list of the best soups in the world. That is really a major feat. And your publication,
yes.
Mate, also included adobo and sisig. These are two of my two other favorite dishes in 2021. What makes these Filipino dishes also stand out?
So these are also ratings from our users, not our ratings. So the thing is that you have a lot of influences. You have Spanish, Malayan, Chinese influences on your cuisine, and that kind of suits a wider variety of guests in restaurants. So I think that is a big plus when you have such a complex food.
Yes, it is also very competitive, you know, when you compete against the likes of Thai, Indonesian, Japanese, Korean. I mean, the best dishes in the world. So just for our viewers to understand, Mate, how do you come up with these rankings? What are your metrics?
So we are a site that basically has compiled 10,000 dishes from all over the world. We are a site that has a signature dishes, so traditional dishes from the entire world. We have like 100,000 votes that we rate, and we have an AI system that actually removes all the nationalist votes and the fake votes. And our results are pretty credible. So having a result like that is a very big thing.
And you know, Mate, when I travel around the world, the most popular dishes and restaurants that you see in every street corner are basically Thai, Chinese, Korean, and Japanese food. I mean, you'll find them everywhere, but not a whole lot of Filipino restaurants. A lot of this food, like sisig, sinigang, and adobo, are cooked in many homes where there are a lot of Filipinos. In your view, how can we better present Filipino cuisine as a global brand?
Well, first of all, this is one of the ways. So it's you have to invest a lot in the marketing. You have to, for instance, start cooperating with international chefs to kind of have this Filipino flavors being served in their restaurants. One of the ways is for sure, for instance, well, you have a lot of expert community that can serve that food abroad. And for us, I have a couple of colleagues from Philippines that I'm looking forward to taste their food. So it's an ongoing process. It's very slow, but you're going to get there eventually because you have a fantastic food.
But, I mean, Filipino food is introduced in many parts of the world, in Europe, in the United States, in a fusion type of way. So at least it will adapt to the taste buds of the international market. Do you think this is a way to introduce Filipino cuisine through fusion, or should it be presented in its original style?
It is one of the ways. You have a lot of fusion restaurants, for instance, Japanese or Chinese or Thai restaurants, but Filipino restaurants, I haven't seen any fusion Filipino restaurants. Well, in Europe, Filipino food is still not very popular, but it's really getting there. Fusion, yes, but if you want to really experience the flavors, the full flavors, you have to go all the way, not fusion. I'm more friendly and more accustomed to eating the real, genuine food.
Let's take a look at 2022. Mate, what are the trends in food and restaurants that we should be watching out for this year?
Well, for instance, I mean, sustainability is really the thing to talk about, and we are slowly becoming a packed planet, and our resources are not endless. So we have to think about sustainability, about ecology, and I think plant-based menus and the vegan menus are getting really, really big because they speak to the next generation that is more into the veggies than into the meat and anything that is polluting the planet.
Well, all Filipinos around the world are indeed very proud that sinigang, adobo, and sisig are in Taste Atlas top dishes in 2021. Thank you so much for joining us on The Final Word. Taste Atlas editor and chef Matej Jankovič joining us from Zagreb, Croatia.